fucking starving right now.
For real?
Fucking starving.
For what?
I want a fucking tasty ass donut right now.
How about a fucking donut friend from Highland Park?
Damn, Highland Park represent donut friend?
Mark Trombino's from Drive Like Jay, who's vegan donuts only in Los Angeles.
All right, here we go. Wait.
Oh, sorry, dude. I ate your donut and I thought you.
What the fuck? The fuck is that?
Super tight.
Oh, I know what that is.
It's not only tight, it's switchfoot tight.
This is the fucking Rainger FX Deep Space Pulsar. So, what this is, we saw this at NAMM this year, and our boy David Rainger,
awesome guy,
makes the coolest shit, dude.
You've seen that in the Fuzz Wars. Yep.
Dude, what? Rainger makes really, really cool stuff. We met him
and stylish.
Yeah, stylish. These like cool boxes. He's got the Igor.
What about that?
He's got his Igor kind of expression pedal that's dual-sided. Dude, he's so rad. But anyways, Rainger FX. So he this was his new pedal this year. What this is a side chaining pedal. So
what the fuck is side chaining?
Side chaining was a production technique used. Probably it was massive like 5 years ago, and it's where I might not explain this correctly. It's where you have the attack and the release of, like, let's say a bass drum pulse hooked up to a synth or a vocal or whatever. So basically what's happening is, and when you sidechain something, is like whenever the bass drum hits, whatever this thing over here is triggered, let's say a bass drum.
Whoa, you guys have a bass drum?
Dude, I know, crazy. When the bass drum is triggered, it sucks this sound away. So it's like,
dope.
Boom.
Right.
So, na na na, boom, na, boom, na. Kind of something like that. So that's this in a little pedal. And generally what you would need to do is, like, if you're working on a computer or out of a DAW system, there's lots of like patching to do to create that. In fact, every time I tried to sidechain something, I could never remember exactly how to do it. It would be like Googling how do you even make a sidechain compression sound, and so it was kind of a pain for a ding dong like me.
I'm sure Alessandro Bertini knows how to do this. He's a synth dude.
Perhaps. Yeah. Well, so he might be into this then. So this is sidechaining in a little tiny box. So I guess what makes this thing crazy is that it comes with a mic. It actually comes with this mic that Rainger.
He kicks you down a mic?
Dude, he kicks you down a mic, and what you do with the mic is you plug it into that little jack right there, okay? And then, in theory, you would turn the mic on. It's got a little on-off switch, and then you plug a guitar into this or whatever, and then basically anytime a sound or this mic is, the input of the mic is triggered, it does a side chain on the input signal, so it kind of sucks the signal back. And the settings are just volume, release, and dip, which are ways of I guess the dip is like how deep it'll actually like cut the signal, and then the release kind of gives it like a ramp up, kind of almost like reverses back into the original signal, or kind of has a hard cut on it. So it's gnarly. Then the other thing, which is really neat, is you can take an Igor and plug an Igor into this guy and actually tap out what you want your tempo to be.
Right.
Which is pretty awesome. So you can be like bump, 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 and then it has a little brain inside that will be like cool, and it will show you that and remember what your tempo is. It's simple. It's a really simple pedal that is actually like a really neat concept. I mean, basically it's like kind of like a tremolo, I guess. I don't really know what I would say the difference between this and a tremolo is. I haven't given it that much thought, other than it's actually reacting with the input of this. Okay, so check this setting out. So the way David designed this would go in a bass drum. Okay, so we're going to put it in here. I'm going to go down in there. Now, watch this. So now when I hit this, that's it registering the signal, okay? Okay, so that's what's doing with that. So now I have some shit looped into this guy, DL4. Now the way this should work, let's see, I'm going to turn this on. Here's my loop. Okay, so now when I turn this guy on, okay, we're good there. I'm going to turn this, I'm going to activate the loop, and we're not going to hear anything yet because it's just going to be passing through without the side chaining thing happening. See? So then the other thing this has, for line level stuff, which you can send in, you know, drum machines or whatever, there's a pad option to kind of chill it. And then there's an invert kind of switch here that will make it so actually your signal is only triggered when it gets signal from the actual bass or the microphone that's plugged in. So right now my loop is going, but it's not actually hearing anything because it's waiting for the mic to be triggered. So check it out. When you have the release way up, it kind of like fades it a little bit. I could hard cut it a little bit more.
Performance art in a box.